Go to the next one. Concept for vampire. Go to the next one. Pretty much body studies, just practice. Just trying to figure out anatomy, better ways to model human anatomy. So go to the next one. Same thing for designing different body types. And this is pretty much some of the concept stuff I do often. Usually when I get contracted, I usually bid for the conceptual part and the 3D part. So this is some samples of some client work I got for, one is for an author, one is for a comic book company in Puerto Rico, another is for a small gaming company. I think they're based out of Maryland. So yeah, you go to the next one. This is some concept designs for feature film. And these are creature designs for that small video game company in Maryland. They just wanted to see different creatures for the story they were telling, because the story is kind of broken up into a galaxy with different worlds and different animal types, and they brought me on as a concept artist. Go to the next one. Same company for a different project. And this is for the video game company. This is for the comic book company in Puerto Rico. They had me do a cover, and these are like some of the individual characters that kind of compiled the whole cover. And somebody else did the coloring for it. These some more samples. The two in the middle are for a film project. The girl on the right is for a class sample I teach also. And also, that was for a video game character for the same studio in Maryland. And this is my process. So a lot of this stuff can be found in my sketchbook. So you do have to know how to draw. So like the whole Photoshop, ZBrush, Painter stuff, that's just exhaust. That's just smoke. But the core of it starts in your sketchbook and traditional drawing. Alright, so the next one. And concept designs for that same studio. They like a lot of creature stuff. And this is for a class example. Just pretty much showing kids on how to do concept design for zombies, because I let my kids drive the class, and it was Halloween, and so they wanted to do a zombie adventure. So this is pretty much starting with very simple shapes, developing very complicated concepts, and then picking one and developing a character and putting it into like an illustration scenario. And I think that is about it. Go to the next one for me. I think that's it. All right, so I can answer maybe 2 questions before I start the demonstration. Y'all have any questions? Yes, sir. What? I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Depends on what part of the country you're in. It depends on what you're doing. So if you're working for a video game company, junior, maybe starting 45, senior, 50, 60, supervisor, 89. California, you go up. So if you're a supervisor in CG, you're looking at maybe 120, but the cost of living is ridiculous. So what you pay, what? 2-bedroom apartment here, what? 600, California, 1200. So it's LA, San Francisco, New York, about the same. You offer about $100 for every place. But the cost of living for a 2-bedroom something downtown, you're looking at 15, 12, 2,000, but you're making bank, so it's trade-offs. The thing about a place like that, the difference between California here, like that's the home of film and video games. So you'll run into a lot more opportunities if you're in animation and 3D modeling. The trade-off is cost of living. Here it's comfortable, but the film industry is not here. This is kind of communication. This is graphic design, flash, web, and also video. Well, I wasn't the lead modeler, but I came in behind him to help correct a lot of the things that the animators broke. Well, the director reneged. The director saw what the CG heads were looking like, so they had to do another shoot, bring all the actors back into LA. They captured it on blue screen, and then our post-production team gave us like all the film heads, and then we had to kind of move the bodies around the heads because we had more control of the 3D models than we had over the 2D heads. Well, the actual headless models they filmed in LA. So it was like compositing mostly. If you have a good pipeline, All that is taken into consideration before you even start. So you're able to repurpose. It's like pretty much you're a general. If a flood happens, you can repurpose and move things around pretty quickly if you're organized. Now, you can have pipelines for multi-million-dollar films. You can have a pipeline for a $1,500 project. It's the same principle.